Man, what a season one finale. We actually got a look into Koji's actual mindset and what his true intentions, his true goal is. Somewhat. Because all he said is he wants to win. And we don't know specifically about what, but um for me, I think he wants, to win the game of life. Or and be able to do what he wants to do. No matter what, gets in his way. But today we are back with season 2, episode 1, Classroom of the Elite. Remember to keep a clear head in difficult times. Yes. The worst thing you can do is panic.
I have news. The special exam results. After
Well.
spending an entire week on a deserted island, the winners were...
Class D.
Yes.
How will you overcome this next challenge, Ayana Koji?
Well, how did he know that they won? Sorry, had some volume issues, but
that man who called me, who I'm sure you figured out by now is
No.
your father, said someday
Going back to that
Kiyotaro
night.
choose to leave the school of his own accord.
Everything humans do is in service towards some goal.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's the Giga Chat himself.
Hey, Horikita. What are you up to?
I thought it'd be obvious.
Is the book good? It's not a romance novel, is it?
Of course not.
Must be nice. Ayano Koji.
Is it just me, or does Horikita sound like she's got a different voice actress?
Couple of us
Actress.
could get lunch if you wanted to join us.
I'm good, thanks.
I mean,
Right.
if she does, there
I'll pass.
there could be several different reasons why, but
There you are. Ready to go?
me being a voice actor myself, scheduling conflicts arise, and
Do we have to? He's always so gloomy. He'll just bring the whole mood down.
oh,
Attention, students. We have an important announcement. The second special examination will begin shortly. All first-year students on board will receive...
they're doing another getting right into another exam. What the fuck?
And follow the instructions.
Regarding the special exam, make sure you arrive at your assigned room at the time indicated below.
Students who are more than 10 minutes late may be subject to penalties.
Ooh.
Looks like I have no choice. Come to room 504 by 6 p.m. today. Yukimura and Sotomura.
I was wondering who else was going to show up. After Ayano Koji, there's one spot left.
Ah. So we got paired with a couple of
We're waiting on the last
Class
person
D
to get
students.
in. Please report.
And why is Class A's teacher here? Is he?
Sorry I'm late.
Oh.
Ew, seriously? Don't tell me I'm stuck in a group with you guys.
Enough
The
chat.
fuck?
Hurry up and take your seat.
What's your problem, man?
What's got her so upset?
Now that everyone's here,
See
I'll
the
explain the rules of the special
half and half that.
All will be
Okay.
part of Mars. Look here.
Okay.
Every group will include students from each of the classes.
There are 14 people in each group.
We have to work with Class C?
At least 3 for Class A.
and Class B? But aren't we supposed to be competing with them?
For this test, we're no longer students of Class D, and instead, we'll be acting as members of the Mars group. Our test results will go towards the group's overall score.
Okay.
The exam will last for 4 days, with day 3 set aside for everyone to rest. At 8 a.m., the school will send out an email to one member of each group, who will then be the VIP. 2 times a day, the group will meet up and have a discussion, and try to find out the VIP's identity. 30 minutes after the 6th discussion ends, everyone will mail their answer to the school. Each person can only submit one guess. For obvious reasons, the VIP isn't allowed to send in an answer.
Well, of course.
Let's see.
But
It says here there are 4 scenarios. In case 1, if everyone in the group, aside from the VIP and their classmates, correctly guesses the VIP's identity, then all members of the group will be awarded 500,000 private points, and the VIP will receive
Holy
extra
shit.
500,000 points. Whoa, that's crazy!
So the VIP gets 1,000,000 points?
In case 2,
holy
one or more
shit,
people
dude.
aside from the VIP and their classmates fails to submit an answer in time or guesses incorrectly. If this happens, then only the VIP will be awarded 500,000 private points.
Okay.
So that's how it is. Case 2 represents the scenario where the VIP keeps their identity hidden, and if they succeed, they'll be the only person in the group to get points.
Just so you know, you don't have to wait.
So it comes down
to expose the VIP at any time.
to how selfish do you want to be?
3 and 4.
Everything he said is true. According to this, answers will be accepted at any time during the testing period. Regardless if answers are submitted early or at the end of the last day, any incorrect answers will result in a penalty.
Of course,
In
yeah.
case 3, someone other than the VIP emails the school before the end of the last day and correctly guesses the VIP's identity. In that case, that person's class will have 50 class points added to their total. Also, that student will be awarded 500,000 private points.
Okay.
And the testing for that group will immediately end.
So yeah, it comes down to how selfish do you want to be?
Will be declared invalid, and the exam will continue. And case 4. Someone other than the VIP emails the school before the end of the last day, but incorrectly guesses the identity of the VIP. If that happens, then that person's class will have 50 class points deducted from their total. Additionally, the VIP will be awarded 500,000 private points.
And it's not just the private points either, it's the class points too.
And the
It's
moment
like,
the incorrect answer is received, the testing for that group will conclude.
like a lot of these kids are gonna, be selfish for their class to try to get their class to the next level, rather than help out everybody
I still don't really understand
in the
what's going
group.
on.
I'm in the same boat. This test is surprisingly complicated.
The VIP is
I know, like this show's source material is light novels,
Last day of the test, at least one person gets
and
wrong.
I've never read the light novels,
Someone betrays
but
the group and wins
I
place
only
with their class
know
instead.
And the final possibility,
I only know of a little
their guess
bit
turns out to be wrong.
from the light novel, and it's like this section,
Which students will be
and
able to accurately analyze the situation.
this
They can
test,
effectively manage their group's actions.
and I heard that
problem-solving ability.
in the light
Special
novels
exam is all
they
about anticipating
they use the
what others
Chinese
will do
zodiac
and
instead of the
manipulating their
planets.
actions to your benefit. How
And
annoying.
That's about the extent of what I know from the light novels about this test.
It's almost time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the same message.
Koji, you're bold, man.
Sufficient
You are
select
bold.
VIPs.
But Horikita's not in our group, so I guess he can
What do you think of
show.
this whole thing? The special test, I mean.
Oh,
You're not the
ruined.
are you?
I wouldn't tell you even if I was. Really. Who would freely give away that kind of information?
I would if you just asked. But I couldn't care less about that. What I want to know is how you managed to pull off that stunt on the island.
Don't worry
Based on
about
each of
it.
These daily reports, you did absolutely nothing from beginning to end.
Laughable how much you tried.
That don't worry about it.
Even when I was sick. So,
Then how about a rematch right here and now?
If I'm being honest, the way you guys won wasn't all that special once you understand it. That said, few people could have come up with that plan and
Really
actually
now?
pulled it off under those conditions.
Okay, okay. I see. I see. Like,
You could have cooked up, Susan.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but it was my idea.
I see what he's
Truth
getting
is,
at.
Ayana Koji over there is the closest thing I have to a friend. Though he's so useless, I wouldn't rely on him for anything.
The kind of bottom feeder I'd expect from Class D.
Delete that picture!
This'll be a fun game. I can't wait.
Yes, you just always knows what the fuck he wants, man. Like,
I'll drag him out.
taking pictures without permission, fucking.
They're just a bunch of new toys. I know what the other classes can do. They aren't a threat to me.
Fucking.
You've suddenly become the woman of the hour.
Oh, spare me. All this is your fault.
Yeah, that is true. I
The more
mean,
they pressure her, the more she wants to fight back. Seems there's nothing for me to worry about then.
What
oh.
now?
It's nothing.
So, is this like, you know, Koji's way of like mentoring her?
What did I do to get lumped into a group with these losers?
What a bitch. Why? Oh, we got Ichinose and Ibuki? Oh, shit.
All right, let's get started. Let's go around and introduce ourselves. After all, the instructions specifically
Some
mention
new
it.
characters as well.
Point in wasting our time with introductions. We're not here to make friends with each other.
Well, yeah, I guess I can't force you to participate. Although, it's entirely possible that the school put a bug in this room.
That's a good point.
And you know how the school is about their rules. If you
Ah,
don't follow
you-
along, you could get punished.
You never know
Let's get this over with.
what the school is testing you on, bro.
Ichinose
Like,
sees the initiative. Interesting.
If it's possible, I'd like for all of us to work together. In other words, I say we should try to aim for case 1. That way we can all win points.
I
What do you
mean,
guys think?
that's,
Obviously, yes, it's a no-brainer.
Naturally, we're in a
I mean, exactly what, you know, Karo Izawa said, but, you know, people,
Right you are. We'll overcome this
people
challenge with
don't,
taste.
Jeez, could you get any weirder?
Sorry. Unfortunately, Class
people
A
don't,
has decided
you
to
know,
participate
wanna
in
work that
discussions.
way sometimes, like, because they're selfish.
Wait, they're saying no? But why?
Would you mind explaining why you won't join in?
Don't worry, it's nothing personal. I
And
promise you.
it comes down to like a trust factor thing also.
Abstain from any discussions during the special exam.
Katsuragi's idea, I'm sure.
But with that strategy, you're basically making sure only the VIP walks away with points.
Tell me, what is the worst possible result from this test?
Let's see. I guess if someone figured out the VIP's identity and then betrayed the group.
Close, but not quite. The worst case scenario in this test is if someone tries to betray the group and guess early, but submits an incorrect answer and loses class points.
In order to avoid that, you're withholding information to ensure that case 2 occurs. That conservative strategy might seem like it's the safest route, but ignoring the VIPs could create a point disparity between the classes. We can't be sure how they decide.
They want a point disparity between the classes, especially Class A. They don't want you guys to fucking catch up to them. Do you even hear what you're saying, bro?
Dependent on luck. But he's forgotten something very important. The school's policy.
Fairness for all classes. As you know, our school goes to extreme lengths to adhere to that doctrine, even in these tests. Because of that, I'm confident that there is an even distribution of VIPs all across the classes.
I see. Makes sense.
Okay.
I have to admit, you're making some very compelling arguments. Although, executing your strategy won't be easy. You're betting that no one from Class A gets greedy or lets any info slip out.
Not gonna happen. We completely trust each other.
No, do you now?
Well, what do you think, Yukimura? Perhaps it would be better to go along with them.
Has 4 members from classes C and D, but only 3 from classes A and B. In other words, if we can get the case 1 result, classes D and C on the whole will each be awarded an extra 500,000 private points.
That may be true. But hold on. Going with your idea would also be disadvantageous for your class.
A small price to pay. This works out better for us than letting you
Yeah,
do whatever you want.
You gotta compromise
If the
on
VIP
certain
was not your
things.
class, then only you would win.
I'm inclined to agree.
That was well done. Class B must have guessed what Class A was aiming for.
Hey, don't ignore me. I'm talking to you.
What do you want?
Did you get into a fight with Rika before summer break?
Who's Rika?
What are you talking about?
She's a girl in our class who wears glasses and puts her hair in buns. Now do you remember her? Out with it.
Can't say that I do. You've got the wrong girl.
Nice try, but Rika told us what happened. She said that a girl with a ponytail from Class D bullied her. She was just minding her own
You
business
think
until
that
somebody
she's
catches
the
her.
only girl in Class D with a ponytail?
Too bad for her, but that wasn't me.
Don't give us that crap. You should own up to what you did and apologize to her.
Let's just get a picture of her and check with Rika.
Don't you dare take my picture!
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Are you crazy? You could have broken her phone.
Well, you can always just
Yeah, you were taking her picture without permission.
Pictures and personal stuff, huh?
Who cares? What do you want?
If you're really innocent, then why are you being so pissy? Let us take a pic.
I told you no!
What's your problem?
Would you look at that? She's all shy now.
You're kidding me.
Stop freaking out. It's just a picture.
Leave me alone!
Hey, you girls are causing a scene.
Machida.
What the fuck's that look?
Stop picking on her. She's nearly in tears.
This is none of your business, so buzz off, Machida.
Do I need to call a teacher?
Fine, whatever. Come on, let's go.
Oh, right.
Hey, do you think that she was telling the truth?
If we had a picture, we could show Rika.
Thanks for saving me, Machida.
What?
Exactly. We can talk about anything. It must be boring sitting in silence the entire time.
There's nothing stopping you all from spending the whole hour talking. Just don't expect us to chime in. After all, who knows what you guys from Class B are plotting?
You sure? Maybe your classmates want to join in.
Oh, driving a nail into that so-called trust. Okay. Planting the seeds. Oh, okay. What? Why is she crying? No, it was a good start to the episode, to the season. I guess. But I did hear that like season 2's pacing, has to adapt like 4 or 5 light novel volumes. So I'm not like sure on how fast it's actually gonna be. So this whole test, it basically comes down to how selfish do you want to be for your class. Or if you want to be selfish for yourself. Yeah, no. Do you want the class to succeed or do you want yourself to succeed? Like that's what it comes down to. And if you take like option 1, you want yourself to succeed, but you don't necessarily, care if, other classes share in your success. You don't care if other people share in your success. But if you don't, then you're ultimately, being selfish for yourself and choosing yourself over your class's success and choosing yourself to help not only you, but your class. with their class points. And that because with option 2, only one person will get the points, which, when you look at it, if it's class D and they gain like 50 points only, 50 class points only, then that's not a threat to class A, right? And then but if you go with option 1 and every single member of your group gets the 50 class points, that's a big jump for the other classes, because not only will class A get a certain number of points, like 150 or whatever, I don't know, but so will class B. And then class C will get like 200 class points. Yeah, and so on. So it doesn't help out like class A. But, for the other classes, it'll be more suitable for them. But I'm sure like the other classes have the same mindset as class A. They don't want anybody else to like share in the success, share in the riches. They want to be on top. But they're with Karuizawa, it looks to me like she has some past trauma. And she doesn't like confrontation. But yeah, those girls, they shouldn't have been taking a photo like that. Like, and for them to have the audacity to play the victim after harassing Karuizawa, like, they have no shame whatsoever. But with Karuizawa crying there at the end, it probably brought back that PTSD of her past, and I'm sure that we're gonna find out what's going on and how all of this is gonna revolve around Ayana Koji in order to get through this test. Like, well, what is Ayana Koji gonna do? That the biggest question of this entire thing. What is Koji gonna do? But that's all I got on this episode. Looking forward to the next one. If you're looking for full and uncut reactions, check out my Patreon. I'll have a link in the description below. If you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you have any opinions or criticisms, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. And if you're feeling frosty, hit that subscribe button. I am out.